Hello guys, I'm Jose and this is a video on functions. Today we'll try to learn how to do our own custom function. For that, I will delete the stuff that we have from the previous video, and I'm going to build a custom function. We will use the keyword void that represents empty, meaning that the function that we will build won't return a variable. Whenever we call the function, it will access some functionality, but we won't return a variable from that. Then we will call something like draw ellipse. And we have to maintain this structure. And we have first parentheses and then curly brackets. The curly brackets represent the visibility of variables. So any variable that is specified inside here of this function will be only visible within this function, within these curly brackets. So that's very important. So let's do something like ellipse. 200, 200, 20 and 20. A very simple circle. So if we run our code now, you realize that the code is working perfectly, but the ellipse is not getting drawn in the screen. This function exists, but it's not getting called. So we need to include it somewhere within our code. Basically, this is a piece of code that processing casts over the screen. So we will include this function like that. Open parentheses, close parentheses, and semicolon, and we will call the function within the draw loop. So now we're calling the function. That's perfect. But you might wonder, why do we need this function if we can actually call the ellipse directly? Well, let's do some flexibility for the function. This parenthesis represents of what is the kind of information that we can alter to call the function in different ways. So we could specify information here like float x and use this x somewhere within our function. So we can use it here. We can also specify another variable called y and use this y here. In this way, when we call the draw ellipse, we will have to specify two variables in order to build it. There we go. Now we can call our function many times with different coordinates. Perfect. Still, we are not yet producing anything different from what the function ellipse provides. So let's try something like float r. If we add the keyword fill, we will be able to change the color of the sphere. This color will be in a RGB code. This is white. So if we use something like this one, RGB 25500, we will get a red color. So if we include R here, we could specify different tones of red. Great. So in this case, we are connecting our third variable R as the red channel of the color, and we can make our custom functions.